Taurus, let's get straight into your reading. Any information that you require, you can find it in my description box and in my pinned comment below. If you're cross-watching for a Taurus, then just switch over the roles. And please do keep in mind that this is general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody and their situation, okay? Right, so we're going to do things a little bit differently. I have two very big decks here. I've already pre-shuffled everything as well. Now, the reason why I'm doing it this way is because we can get so in-depth with these cards, like ridiculously in-depth. So, here we go. You have Shine, it's Leo energy. Open Up is Aries energy. Nurture, that's feminine divine. So Libra or Taurus it could be as well, but not necessarily. Heartache and loss, it's Libra energy. Emotional withdrawal is Pisces. Yeah, Pisces. Sacrifice, Pisces again. Prosperity begins, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wow. Love begins, water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So basically you've got two aces here, right? Back to back, two aces. This is absolutely beautiful, beautiful energy. And then share the love, Cancerian energy. At the bottom of the deck, you have material harvest. It's Virgo energy. Now, the dominant signs, because obviously we've got everybody out, okay? But the dominant signs, and again, it could be placements in your own chart or characteristics of the self as well, okay? So don't keep yourself restricted just to the zodiacs, whatever you do, okay? Right, that being said, the dominant signs, definitely Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, and Libra, okay? Right, overall energy, material harvest. This would be the Nine of Coins, and it would indicate your independence, your ability to be very, very self-sufficient. Okay, you can see the individual here. They have everything that they need. And the reason why you have everything you need, Taurus, is because you've done the work. Heal, Aquarian energy. You've done the work. You've processed whatever it was that you needed to process, and you figured out whatever it was that was keeping you stuck. This is beautiful. You're not allowing anybody or anything to hold you back as well. Interesting. I know it's probably not necessarily what the illustration's supposed to be, but when I'm looking at that, it looks like earth that has been freshly turned over, ready for you to plant your seeds. It definitely looks like freshly turned soil, right? So you're happy. You're happy with what it is that you have. You're very humble as well. The word humble is coming through very loud and clear. Yet there's this feeling that you could still have more. You know, it's, yeah, I'm really, really happy with everything that I have, everything that I've achieved. But I just know that there is more out there for me. So what we see that's taking place is you continuing this really positive attitude and really planting these seeds of positivity so that you can then start to grow further on what you already have. All right. Again, really interesting point to make, because in this Heal card, you can see that they've broken the chains that kept them stuck. Okay. It's any kind of thought that was negative and holding you back, any kind of negative influences, really, you've really broken free from that. And you realized your own strength and that you don't actually need anybody else. Like, you're not one that's for relying on handouts. You know, it doesn't satisfy you. You don't get that feeling of achievement through handouts. You know, you've been through the struggle, Taurus, and you survived. And now it's ready for you to start really thriving rather than just surviving. Okay. It's really, really nice energy. I can already tell like this is going to be an absolutely beautiful read. Okay. I'm looking at the read this way, where you have nurture, the Empress, divine feminine energy. Please, I do need to point out at this stage as well, the cards in tarot are not gender specific. Okay. Like, gender in tarot is meaningless. It's just the polarization of the energy. Okay. So divine feminine or feminine divine, emotional withdrawal, and then prosperity begins. So with this emotional withdrawal, with this also being central to your read, I am going to use the word meditation, right? And there's something else. There's something about your communication, the words that you use having power. Let's just clarify this one. Why is emotional withdrawal here, please, for Taurus? Why is emotional withdrawal here, please? Okay, right. Thinker. Yeah, so it's definitely meditation. Okay. Emotional withdrawal, and I said meditation, and then it's clarified with thinker. So you're making yourself a priority, Taurus. That's absolutely beautiful. Empress, this one, and then the Ace of Coins, effectively. Through you making yourself a priority, you're starting to see brand new opportunities in all aspects of your life, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Okay, the Ace of Coins and the Ace of Cups, back to back, followed by sharing the love. You've understood that you cannot pour from an empty cup. You are trying to give when your, should we say, your energetic resources were empty and you were still trying to give. And you've understood that you can't live that way. You can't give when you have nothing to give from, you know. And again, with sacrifice being here as well, right next to it. And then, I mean, bookending it, heartache and loss. The only person that was hurting was you, because you were literally trying to pour from an empty cup. Like, literally. You might have been feeling really tired, like constantly as well. And again, energetically, that will be why, because you're trying to give all of yourself, not keeping anything in reserve for you. And ultimately, I do want to say as well, probably making yourself a bit of a magnet for users, because they saw your kindness and your generosity, that they saw your desire to help others to grow. Like the fixer, I'm getting a bit of a fixer vibe here, somebody who likes to help fix others. Possibly that was a distraction from your own problems, but then you've realized that you were doing it the wrong way around. So what we see with this divine feminine energy is you literally tending to your own garden, sorting out yourself first, and through that you're able to then give back out in return. So you're no longer pouring from an empty cup. That's a beautiful, beautiful turnaround. Shine and open up. So, of course, shine would be the sun. It's somebody who, well, is the best card in tarot. Like literally, it's joy, success, victory. You need the sunlight, don't you? You need the sunlight to grow your plants. Yeah, without the sun, nothing would grow. So again, in this particular deck, the sun is coming from the person's chest. So you've realized that you are fueling yourself, and through you fueling yourself, you can tend to what it is that you need to tend to. Just imagine that this garden is your life. It's everything that you're trying to manifest into your physical reality. That would be your garden. Okay, I like to call it like a spiritual garden. Some of you as well have been doing what I call weeding out the seeds that others have been planting into your head, and you're not growing them because you've removed them. Like you've opened yourself up, you've had a really good look in there, you've checked out like what needed to go. You've gotten rid of it, which is the bad comments from others. It's the bad, like the negative opinions of others. Everything that wasn't serving your highest good, you've weeded them out, and you're only nurturing what's going to benefit you in the long term, and if it's positive. It's really, really, really nice. We also see as well, I'm looking at it this way now: nurture, sacrifice, and share the love. You're being choosy. And this is, I really love seeing this in your read, Taurus. You're being choosy about who it is that you're giving yourself to. Because you've, through this process, you've understood that not everybody is worth your time. Not everybody is worth your energy. See, in the past, it might have been a case of you perhaps maybe feeling guilty for turning people away, for saying no. You would have felt awful had you not have given to certain situations. But it's taken a lot for you to realize, actually, the types of individuals that I was helping, that they were not deserving of my help. And you know exactly the type that I'm talking about. The type that would leave you high and dry. The type that would constantly take and never give anything in return. The type that would never help you whenever you found yourself in a tight spot, even though in the past you did everything that you possibly could for them. You're not doing that anymore. Like literally, these two aces say it all. And there is nothing selfish or mean about your decision, Taurus. This is you finally understanding that not everybody deserves your sympathy. And that's I want to say you're in a position now of power. Yeah. You see what I mean? Co-create. It's all about co-creating with the universe. I'll read it out to you. Creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. Viewing life as an art and knowing that you create it. And co-creating with the universe. Yeah. No more bad eggs. See that big egg in the corner? No more bad eggs. You're not investing anymore in any rotten eggs. Like literally. Tell me more about this share the love, please. I'm getting the sneaky impression with this share the love, Taurus, that somebody is wanting to give to you. And I do feel in a romantic way as well. Because you've gone through this glow up. This is absolutely a story of a glow up. And you've caught someone's eye. And they're definitely wanting to give to you. Now, here's the rub, Taurus. You have to ensure that that individual does not expect for you to heal them, that they don't expect you to fix them. I'll show you. You see this heart, how it's got the crack in the middle of it? That could be somebody with an outstretched hand towards you, expecting you to fix them. All right, so use discernment. If this is like a new love interest that's coming in towards you, Taurus, after your big glow up, just make sure that they're not after somebody to just fix them. Tell me more about share the love, please. Thank you. Oof, daughter spirit. Nice. Spiritual awakenings and new beginnings, unlimited potential, increasing powers in the spiritual arts. Yeah. So a bit 50-50, Taurus, okay? Yes, you have definitely gone through a spiritual ascension, like 100%. You've gone through that. You're vibing a lot differently, and certainly the energy in this read is way different from how it has been over the past, I want to say like 6 months or so, maybe longer. It's definitely more, there's definitely more boundaries, more definitive decision making from your side. You're a lot less worried about offending anyone, which again is really nice, because there's way too much emphasis on I'm offended. You know, you've released a lot of that, and you've realized that those who get offended really quickly, it's because they haven't gone through this process of figuring out that they create their own reality. You know, they're so quick to being offended because they like to be like mollycoddled by everybody around them. You know, they're very thin-skinned, very... I think that's enough about that, but you know what I'm getting at. They haven't gone through the same process as what we're seeing in your read, and you're no longer giving those who get offended super quick any time, right? There is someone that's coming in, Taurus. There absolutely is. So again, use your discernment, okay, as to whether or not this particular connection is a healthy situation for you to be investing yourself into, okay? You've got brand new beginning here. New doors are opening, and that there's something, it's almost like this door was closed to you for a very long time, because it's almost like, well, you weren't quite ready for it just yet, but now you are. You know, Spirit's saying you're ready now. You can walk through this door, whatever that door is for you, with confidence. You absolutely can. It's beautiful. And now you're in a much better position as well to help others. So you know how you wanted to help people in the past, but you kept taking from an empty vessel. Well, now, because you have refueled yourself, you can actually go and help people now. You can go and help, for some of you, your healers. For some of you, you could even be spiritual healers. But there's this new, there's so much newness to what it is you're trying to achieve. And you definitely do need a lot of energy for it, okay? But you're in a much better position now than you were a few months ago, so that you actually can continue with whatever this journey is. Something involves helping to heal others. And now you've got the energy again. You can actually do that. But again, make sure that you still put into practice the boundaries that you have been building up over these past few months. Okay, so don't just go out there straight away and give, and then you're empty again. Okay, everything in moderation. Everything has to be in balance. Okay. So as long as you remember that, Taurus, you will be absolutely fine. Okay. And you don't have to give to everybody as well. You can pick and choose. Because remember, and you would have seen it in your past, there are, unfortunately, certain individuals out there that do and will take advantage of good-natured individuals. Okay, so again, boundary work, everything in moderation. It's beautiful. It's a really, really beautiful way to begin the brand new year. Like, legit. What else for Taurus, please? Okay, top one. Darkness, the moon. Let's have a look. Right, so we're going to do the usual rule of 3. I give you the message from the creator of the deck. You take your second and most important message from your own intuition while you're looking at the card, and then I give you my intuitive message. Okay, so there's actually 3 messages with each card. Okay, so it says there are cycles to everything and a season for everything. Do not push yourself when the tides are against you. Do not be afraid of the darkness, as the darkness is as necessary as the light. Rest and repair. The divine feminine in all of her forms is rising. The time for introversion, stability and planning is here. And this card is ruled by the element of air. So now is the time for planning and for thinking. So what are your next steps going to be, Taurus, into, like, before you start physically moving towards your goals in life? What are the steps? What is the process that you need to get there? Okay. It's beautiful. So really, I was just stuck on the illustration there, because it's, for me, it looks like somebody is embracing all aspects of themselves, even the pieces of themselves that they didn't necessarily like in the past. That they're still embracing everything that makes them who they are. See, we all have darkness within us, every single one of us. Like, but the difference is between those who ignore it or reject it and those who just accept it as part of who they are. And you're accepting it. It's really, really nice. It's very refreshing. Right, so I'm about to pull out the swearing cards. If you're allergic to swearing, then you do not have to listen. Also, if you're enjoying my content, then please make sure that you let the algorithm know by liking, sharing, subscribing, or leaving a comment. Oops, that was half the deck then. Every little bit of activity really does help me to grow the channel, and I absolutely, genuinely really do appreciate all of the support. Okay. Also, don't forget to join me again. I'm trying to think, when is your video due? It's due at 4 p.m. GMT on the 15th of January, and that would be your love reading. Okay, right. Step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer, go get some. So don't feel bad for needing to spoil yourself once in a while, Taurus. Okay. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. So don't start self-sabotaging, Taurus. You have come so far on your journey. Don't sabotage yourself now by reverting back to habits of old. Okay. You're the best thing to ever happen to you. Go easy on your ass, buy your own damn drink. Yeah, again, it's that fierce independence. Shame, regret, and guilt, those are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. So forgive yourself for not having known better at the time, okay? You're giving too many fucks. Give 0. Don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. It's meditation. So with these two, don't put too much thought, worry, or concern into the opinions of others, okay? Not everybody is going to know your story. Not everybody is going to care about someone else's story. It's just the way that they are, okay? It doesn't make you any less. It doesn't mean that you're not important. It just means that they do not have the mental capacity to see the world or a situation or a decision from someone else's perspective, okay? Get over yourself, pull your shit together, help people give back and do good shit for humanity. So again, there's something about healing. And stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up, you're missing some cool shit. I'm getting a wee bit of FOMO with that one. It's almost like with this new vessel of energy, it's like you just want to go out there and go ham. Taurus, take your time, okay? There is no rush to the finish line, all right? Really interesting read. So that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so can be found in my pinned comment and in my description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week, and I will see you in the next one. Also, a very happy new year to everybody as well. Okay, bye.